Alright, I'm New Age server alarm, and here I am. I'm in my basement, alright? And I've got a demonstration here set up. As you can see, I got a duct detector, and I built a fake air duct out of some storage boxes and strips of wood, and a printer box. Alright. I've got a fan on the back of the printer box, which is blowing air through the duct and also into the duct detector. Alright, and here's what I got. I've got, whoops, tripping on stuff. I've got my Notifier AFP 400 addressable fire alarm panel. Now this panel is fully functional. It just needs a can. I don't have a can because this panel was the result of a system upgrade, and the can was reused for the new panel. Alright, that's the power supply board down there. So what I'll be doing is I'll be lighting all of these pieces of incense here, all of these incense sticks. This is how many it took last time when I was testing it before the video. This is how many it took to activate the detector. Hold on a sec, I'm just adding 2 more for the hell of it. There we go. So, there, I just added 2 more for the heck of it. So, I'm going to light all these off, then I'm going to place them over here behind the fan. Fan's going to suck them in. Then the air is going to go through the duct and into the duct detector. And on the panel, on the display on the panel, you'll be able to see you'll be able to see the percentage of alarm that the panel is reading from the detector head, because addressable systems are able to do that. So, this camera here is pointed at that. My laptop over here is recording the back over here. It's going to record the smoke going in. This camera is pointed at the detector. I don't know if we'll be able to see any smoke or anything there, but it's a possibility. And this camera in here is pointed in the duct itself, so this will be a rather interesting demonstration. So, really? So, guess it's time to light these guys off. There. Don't worry, this incense is cheap. I got it from a discount store. By the way, about that duct detector, I actually wired the duct detector's thing. I wired the duct detector's built-in relay to the fan, so when the duct detector goes into alarm, you'll see the fan shut off. Alright. There we go. That one's almost out, so I'm not going to bother lighting it. There, I'm just going to turn the gas off. Well, it looks like they're all burning now, so you just go ahead and take this board with lots of incense and put it behind the fan. You can see the transformers for the AFP 400 there. By the way, that smoke detector, the zone it's on is the same. Damn it! This is the second time I've done that. Alright. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up the sensitivity on the panel. So, enter. 2, 0, enter. And let's punch in the detector's address, which is 101, enter. So now we're at 54, we're already at 54%. Wow. Wish I brought up this menu before, but 61% now. This will be a quick demonstration. 65%. Look at all that. It's getting sucked right in there. 71%. 75%. Let's see. Smoke going in there. That camera's watching. Yes, that camera's watching. What's going on over here? By the way, the flickering LED thing in there, that's just what the detector does. Alright, it just does that. I gotta remind it. It has a 2-minute timeout. Let's see, I don't know if you can see anything going on in there, but so just sit over here and wait. So a lot of people probably don't know this about duct detectors, but that pipe in there is actually a piece of conduit with a bunch of holes. Hold on, I'll explain later. 102%, here we go. AFP 400's an alarm, and the fan just shut off. So, yeah, the duct detector just went into alarm. So I'm going to take this board and pull it out of there. And I'm going to, not put it inside my mom's pants. I'm going to bring it over here. And ironically, I'm going to place it right under the smoke detector for the system. But like I said, that zone is disabled right now. So, because that zone's disabled right now, it's not going to go off. So, now for this demonstration, I was originally going to use a can of smoke, like a can of Solo or something. But incense sticks are cheap. Solo is expensive. So I decided not to do that. Go ahead and acknowledge this. And I'm going to just silence the alarms even though there's none connected. That's probably the battery trouble. Battery trouble. So let's see what the sensitivity is now. 0, enter. Star, 1, 0, 1, enter. 112%. Let's go ahead and reset the system. Allow the fan to come back on, maybe flush out that detector. And like I said, the fan is being controlled by the relay inside the duct detector, so yep. While that thing clears out, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to open this door, and set up a fan to get the lovely smell of potpourri incense out of the basement. It's the battery trouble again, probably. It's probably the battery trouble again. There we go. Start evacuating the stench. The stench of success. This detector I didn't disable though. But if I left the other one enabled, it would have gone into alarm probably. So, let's see what we're at right now. There's our battery trouble. Let's see what I'm at for sensitivity right now. Enter. 2, 0, enter. Star 101, enter. 56%, okay. 56% sensitivity now, 52. So, just let that drop for a little bit. I'm actually going to put this over here on the exhaust fan. Still going to let that burn because I'm going to do this again just for the hell of it. Alright. Power strip. 42%. Let's make sure everybody's still recording. Alright, that one's still recording. My laptop, still recording. This little camera over here, which belongs to my dad, looks like it's still recording. My Canon camera, still recording. Alright, and we're at 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. So, let's see, 35%. 35% so far. Maybe clean up all the sawdust. So, yeah, I took 2 storage bins, one that was over there, and another one that we keep wrapping paper in, which is over here. So I gotta put both of these back and then clean up over here. It'll be lots of fun. But hey, I did it for my subscribers. Guess while I wait for the sensitivity to drop on that detector, here's what I'll do. I'll explain a little bit about duct detector theory, okay? As you can see, it's inside a housing, and that's just a regular duct smoke head. Now the flickering of the LEDs is normal, because this head is actually designed a little bit differently for use in ductwork, instead of normal use, instead of being just a regular detector head. So this housing has some relays in it. Oops. This housing has relays, there's two of them. One of them is wired to shut the fan off, and I got a switch there. So I cut up one of those green outlet things. And so inside the duct you can see a pipe with holes in it that leads into the detector. That's called an air sampling tube. As the air gets pushed through the duct, some of it goes into the tube and into the housing, then out through the other tube. And then it continues on its way. So that's how a duct detector works. Now, there used to be little fuzzy things there that keep the dust out, and sometimes they get clogged up with dust. Actually, if you pull this lid off, it'll show a maintenance required trouble. So, because there's no air moving through. I think that's what the flickering is for, because it also detects air moving through. So, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not 100% sure, but that's probably what it is. So, 33% now. Let me just refresh that menu. And that is just a regular smoke head. You can pull it out, put it back in, clean it, fix it. And so this AFP 400, just a little information about it while I'm here. It was removed from a building because of an upgrade. I believe the circumstances of the upgrade was that the old panel, or this panel, did not have enough points on its two SLCs. This panel has two SLCs. And I think the thing with the upgrade was not only because it's clip instead of flash scan, which clip is slower than flash scan, but not only that, but it probably ran out of addresses. That's what I'm thinking. So, looks like it jumped back up a little bit. Yeah, looks like it's just going to rest right there. So, for the heck of it, let's do this one more time. Let me get the board of smoke, craziness. We get the crazy board of smoke. Let me take it over here. At least I don't need a fire extinguisher. There we go. I haven't needed one yet, so. Alright, let's refresh that menu. Okay, so I'm going to let it happen. We're going to do it again. Just for a little bit extra. Now it's at 40%. There's the duct detector. Drill. Yep. It's a fake air duct made of plexiglass, or not plexiglass, it's a fake air duct made of a storage bin, but hey, works, right? 66%, 74%, 81%, and I'm not going to read that out anymore. Still producing lots of smoke there, 86, 91. 97. 103, there we go. It's going to go into alarm now. It's in alarm now. Yep, there we go. Like last time the fan shut off. So, just acknowledge that. Silence the alarms even though they're not on. And just reset the system. As you can hear, the fan came back on. Once again. So now I'm going to get this out of the way. Put it back over here. With the fan-o-matic. There. I'll extinguish that later. It's kind of cool looking. So, that's a little demonstration of how a duct detector works. Alright? That's a little demonstration of a duct detector. So, have a great day, and if you got questions or anything, just leave a comment. And know this panel is not for sale. The duct detector is not for sale either. Have a nice day.